Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Nexo Knights Lance's Twin Jouster. Set number 70348, 216 pieces. Got some cool minifigures in here. Of course we have Lance, he's kind of one of the main characters of the Nexo Knights, but we've got this Rogul figure. And look at that, it's like a stone twister or tornado or something. Really cool looking figure. And then obviously a lot of the cool parts for Nexo Knights sets, including some new stuff. We'll kind of see it all as we get there. And then also you can see, combine your powers. So we have this set plus Lance's battle suit, which we built yesterday. So we'll kind of show you how all of that combines once we have this one built. So let's check out what we have in here. Looks like we have a pretty large instruction book. This is actually a very large instruction book, considering the size of the set. A small sticker sheet, and the sticker sheet is printed on the clear stickers. So whatever they're stuck to, you'll see the color of the brick through it. We have 3 unnumbered bags, so that means we're just gonna find a spot on the table and dump them all out. The Nexo Knights theme is quickly becoming one of my favorite themes. Kind of that cool mixture of sci-fi, space type of building, which I was more familiar with when I was growing up, and then combined with a Knights or Kingdom style set. It's just really cool. I like it. So we have minifigures. That's the first step we're going to do. So I'm going to kind of sift through these parts and find what I know are going to be the bulk of the minifigure elements. And we'll just have to grab the rest as needed. I think I have a good majority of them right about now. Okay, so let's do Lance first. So he's got his armor suit on with the big shoulder armor piece that goes over that neck bar. Double printed face, obviously has his winking face, and he also has the big grin. I like the winking face, so I always leave that one exposed every time I build a Lance figure. Got the white helmet and then this translucent orange face mask over it. He has a giant Nexo shield. And there's only one Nexo power in this set. And it looks like a swan that is either frozen or falling or something. It's like these lines going out from it. So that's our Nexo shield. So it looks like he's going to have some souped up lances. So we're gonna start with this bar, the trans orange dish on it, and he has this little minor piece. It's like a drill bit type piece with all these ridges and indentations on it. And on top of that, we're gonna put this cone. Next we have a regular translucent orange antenna, stud with a hole in it, and this little piece that we saw in yesterday's set. So that's one of them. We're going to build another one that's identical to it. So get this dish off the table. that. Our drill bit. Have our cone shape. Our antenna. Stud. And the final tip there. So you can see you can hold on to one. Look how big it is. Just the little drill bit cone piece itself is about as tall as the minifigure. So for him to hold on to one of those, it's kind of cartoonish and unrealistic. But hey, that's almost the definition of sci-fi. So move him to the side. Onto our next figure. This is Rogul, and this is that cool little rock tornado I was saying I was liking. It's kind of interesting. It has a, not sure if it's, I don't know how they did this. It's like they molded this trans light blue color first and then molded a purple piece around it. It's not a rubber piece. I'm trying to pull it apart and it's not rubbery, so it's definitely, it's regular hard plastic. So somehow they have some new type of mold that will, or injection machine that'll mold that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so this figure has a black head with the yellow eyes, and then the other side has kind of these blue lightning bolt eyes. We'll keep the yellow eyes exposed. There's a hat. Oops, I already had the hat. And then there's going to be a handheld weapon. It's a newer trans-light blue lightning piece. These are kind of flexible plastic, but it has this bar piece on the end, and that will attach obviously to anything that takes a bar. So there's Rogul and Rogul's weapon. Move that to the side. Last one is Lancebot. And this figure is just like all the other little bot figures that we've seen in the Nexo Knight sets. Has the rubber shoulders. Put the little bar pieces on here. Has his head. I'm a sucker for the smile with the missing tooth. And then he has a little 1x1 tile on the front. On the back side, we're going to put a stud with a hole in it. And then that's going to get another one of these bar clips. We're going to clip on one of these arrows. So it looks like he's going to have a weapon. And he can hold on to a spare arrow. Or maybe that just is his weapon. Looks like the picture on the box, that's the only weapon he has. Okay, so there's Lancebot. Move him to the side. So that more or less completes the minifigure. So now it's on to the fun part. We are going to build the twin Jouster. So we'll start with some Technic bricks and some 3 long Technic friction pins. Have some of these shorter pins with a stud on the end. This 4x4 round plate. We're going to put a couple of 1x1 bricks. One, where's the other one? There it is. There's 2. Couple studs. That goes there. Have that brick plate combo that kind of interlocks everything together. Okay, next is the plate here. plate there. Two of these 2x2 wedge. And these are the 45-degree angled wedge versus they make another one that has a slightly different edge profile. So this is another one of those newer pieces that I've come out with for 2017. So what's always fun about getting new sets is experiencing the new parts and then playing with new ways to use those parts. So here's another one of the new tiles. It's the 2x2 corner tile that has this basically beveled edge, or I like to call it a chamfered edge. So I have two of these that go here, and obviously I think the assembly square, that the big set that came out the very beginning of 2011, this is one of the new tiles that was featured in that set, along with a bunch of other new tiles. So that's new for this year as well. And, you know, if people are watching this in the far, far future, one, thanks. It's kind of weird saying hello to the future. But I know once I put this on YouTube, it could be there for years. So, hello future. If you're watching this for the first time, put a comment down below. Especially if it's not 2017. If this is 2017 or if this is beyond 2017, let me know. Put a comment down below. Anyway, my point is, in the future, you know, I'm talking now about, oh, look at all these cool new pieces. We may have thousands of these pieces, and future watchers would be like, why is he saying that's a new part? We've had that in like every set this year, and I have 1 million of them in my collection. Well, future, when I'm recording this, this is a new part. So you're experiencing history. That's right. Who would have thought you would experience real, live, recorded history? All right. Enough of that fantasy talk. Let's get back into this building. I mean, I'm kind of building as I'm talking, but you know what I mean. All right, we got some wedge plates again. These are the 2x2s. And what's cool about them is there's no like left or right. So you can see I'm putting it on this way, but to put that one on, all I did was just turn it 90 degrees and it goes on. Versus a lot of the other wedge plates like this one, you can see this is either the left or right, depending on which way you turn it. And to have a matching one on the other side, you have to have a completely different molded piece. But these, there is no left or right. It's symmetrical all the way around. Okay, we have this double wide baby bow shape, and we have our first sticker. Sticker number 5. This looks like some sort of display panel. It shows some targeting system, maybe some navigation controls, some sort of radar for this vehicle. Okay, so we have this wheel element. We're going to pop one of these non-friction pieces in. It says just to drop it in here. It's not really connecting to anything just yet. Okay, I see. So we take this bar element and slide it through this Technic pin, and it'll go through the pin that we put in this wheel, and then we'll slide it all the way through to the other side. Now, not sure how we're going to get that out once we disassemble it, but maybe you just take another bar piece and just push it. Yeah. So it looks like it'll easily push out. If you need to disassemble it for some reason, you can push another bar if you have one in your spare parts bin or something. Alright, so that creates our center rear wheel. Move that to the side. We have a little sub-assembly to do. Have a thin lift arm. So we have this piece here. Slides through. Now we have another one of these wheel pieces. It'll just go there. And another one of these little lift arm pieces. Okay, so that will keep that sandwiched in. And it looks like it does create a little bit of friction. Have to loosen it just a little bit to make sure it spins, but looks okay for now. Alright, so next is a couple of the chamfered corner tiles. I'm going to put a jumper tile right there in the middle. Okay, we have our windscreen. Oops, you know what I forgot to do? I just noticed this. I forgot to put the helmet on Landspot. Why didn't you tell me? Future watchers, you let me down. You didn't tell me I forgot to put that on. Alright, sticker time. My least favorite time. Here's our first one. How is this one supposed to go on? Let's see, did I put that one on right? That one's on right. Okay. I was turned around a little bit. I was about to say, the sticker doesn't make sense. But got it figured out. Just had to turn it around. Orient it the way they showed it on the picture. Alright, so this will simply go there. And the stickers, they're on a clear sticker sheet, but it still kind of leaves like this little cloudy film on it. Not really digging the way those stickers turned out, but just have to go with it for this video. If it was, if I was doing this for my personal build and not actually doing a recording of it, I wouldn't have put the stickers on. But because I know my fans that watch these videos like to see the stickers put on, that's why I do it. Can't say I don't do things for my fans because I'm doing something that I normally wouldn't do. Who knows, in the future when I take it apart, you know, let's be honest, these are not going to stay together forever. I do like them in actually every single Nexo Knight set that I've built, except for the Ultimate figures that came out last year. All the other like big Nexo Knight sets that I've built, they're all still together. I haven't taken a single one apart yet. Because I like the theme so much, I actually want to do something with it, like some sort of large diorama. And I haven't quite figured out what I want to do. I just know I want to do something, so I'm not taking any of them apart yet. Keyword there being yet, because I probably will eventually take them apart. Much like every set that I've ever built. It's all been disassembled at one point or another. Alright, so we have these things that open up and they click in right there. The brake. You know what? I deserve that. I shouldn't be playing with it before I'm done building it. I'm like trying to figure out exactly what each of these little things do, and I'm losing focus on building. Come on, focus. Okay, that piece goes there. Build another one similar to it. That goes there. Couple of 1x2 plates. I was on Facebook earlier today, and I follow Lego group on Facebook, and they had this little 15-second video that was showing all of these 1x2 plates going down a conveyor belt and being dumped into this big bin. And there was some sort of tagline saying that they make however many billion 1x2 plates every year for the Lego sets. Just a 1x2 plate they make billions of. So imagine how many other parts they make that are not 1x2 plates. And kind of let that blow your mind as far as how many brand new Lego parts are made every year. If they made over 1 billion of just one particular part. I think they have, it's in the thousands, maybe around 2,000 or 3,000 different elements or parts to choose from that I think they use. Not every year, but it's in their inventory of parts to design with. So you have that many, plus the 60 different colors they use to mold the parts in. So you're talking millions of various combinations of parts and colors. So try to figure that logistic nightmare out. Somehow they do it. So you may notice we've put the little motorcycle piece off to the side. We're building this rather large contraption that'll probably snap into the other piece once we're done with it. Alright, have another one of these double wide cheese slopes. This will get another sticker. Goes there. Have the plate with the slope. Now we have 4 of the 1x1 tiles with the clip on the top. Okay. Our 1x5 plates. It's basically a Technic plate. They don't make a 1x5 Or do they? Maybe they do in the future. But as of recording this, they don't currently make a 1x5 standard Lego plate. You have to either use that Technic plate, or you can create a combination of a 1x2 and a 1x3 to equal that 5 long length that you need. Okay, we have this blank Nexo shield. We're going to put a sticker on there. Sticker number 6. Alright, good enough. Underside, we're going to put a stud and an inverted baby bow slope. So that goes there. Let's build the other side. It's pretty much identical, just a mirrored version of it. Have another sticker. The sticker is similar, just mirrored version. Come on. All right, so that gets turned over, and the other two pieces like before. Pop that on. Now we have some wedge plates. And these are overlapping that 1x5 plate, and then these big blue wedge plates kind of give it something to hold on to. Have a small assortment of slopes and tiles. Come on. Two friction pins there. Okay, this is interesting. We're gonna take this piece, put it there. Have this anti-tile. Couple plates with perpendicular pinholes. We have these two ink wells, and then another friction pin. That'll go there. Take this other, I think these are called levers, or Technic levers. Alright, so now it's time for our last two stickers. And these are going to go on these little wing looking pieces. I like to think of them as rear spoilers for sports cars, but obviously they look like armor of some sort when you use them in these conditions. So there's our two armor pieces right there. And then on the back side we have these exhaust ports. Put a thin lift arm, hold those together. Alright, put these big pre-molded wheel tire combo. It's molded to look like a tire, but it's hard plastic like a wheel. It's not rubber. But you see it's got the treads on it. So Just kill two birds with one stone. Make it look like a tire, but make it hard like a wheel. And all the kids will be happy. That's how the meeting went when they designed that part. Okay, so we can fold this back like that. You can see it creates this pretty big wingspan. And we have what I like to call classic flick fire missiles, because nowadays they like to use the spring-loaded ones or the stud launcher variety. So these are your classic little non-friction pin that you can flick this out by pushing it. So they're very inaccurate. They're very cumbersome at times, but they get the job done for a simulated missile. All right, so we take our bike apart and we can see there's those friction pin holes right there. And we got these two pins sticking out the end. Pop that on. This little piece back here, you push on it, and the motorcycle portion will eject from that rear portion. So let's go ahead and put this back on like this. We can fold these both over and they clip in nicely there. We will take these large oversized jousting pieces, and these little clips on the front will actually hold them in place. Our Nexo tile, you can see these studs back here have the bar holes in the top, so we can clip it onto the inkwell part that's up there. We could take our minifigure, put him in there, put this down, put that shield back a little bit, and Lance Bot can hang out on the back there. So that completes the build of this set. So I said earlier that we can combine the Battlesuit Lance with the Lance's twin Jouster. So let me show you how that works. Move some of these extra pieces over. So the first thing you do is you pop these things back and eject the bike part just like you normally would. So you're left with this rear portion here. So we bring over Lance, and this is the Lance from Battlesuit Lance. This didn't come with this set. It's a completely different set. So what do we have here? We've got this little click hinge piece right up here, and then you can see there's a click hinge bar piece on the back of the Battlesuit. So this should line up perfectly, and they clip right on, just like that. So now, Battlesuit Lance is just been upgraded. Now it makes him extremely top heavy, and even the mixel joints that usually hold pretty well, they have enough friction or grip to hold it in a certain position. They're even slipping a little bit. But there it is. There's the complete Battlesuit version of him. So to remove it, we slide this up. Should be able just to pop that off like that. Move that to the side. And then we can reassemble the twin Jouster. So there you go. That is it. Very, very cool. I like the way that there's a lot of play function with it. As far as even just this set, even if you didn't have Battlesuit Lance, you could still have a lot of cool playability with just this one alone. And then don't forget the really cool villain figure that came in this set. So, very cool. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you need more Nexo Knights in your life, then check out the link down below. It's going to be a link to all my other Nexo Knight build videos. So check those out. You can binge watch all those for probably a couple days and wait till the next video comes out. So thanks again, and we will see you tomorrow.